Right now, what you're doing by watching this video is the best way to experience Battle Baseball. You just get to look at it and go, oh, that's kind of neat. I had to play it. And Battle Baseball is one of the worst playing baseball games on the Famicom. Battle Baseball is the latest entry in the Compati Heroes series, on Presto's line of games where they cross over a bunch of franchises that Bandai happens to have the license to. Besides the core ones of Gundam, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman, this is the first time on the Famicom where they've added Gojira into the mix. In Battle Baseball, there are 8 teams, 4 that are hero-themed for each franchise, though all of the hero teams have big villains on them, and 4 that are villain-themed. And honestly, the villain teams are kinda boring. They mainly consist of the generic foot soldiers that everyone beats up. So Kamen Rider's villain team is all generic shocker guys, and Godzilla's villain team is the Japanese military, though they at least get Jet Jaguar on their side. And that right there is by far the best thing in Battle Baseball. They did a ton of creative sprite work to bring just about everything you'd recognize from those franchises to the baseball field. And that's not a small task. For example, how does a Mothra larva act as a pitcher? Well, it spits the ball at you. There's a lot of weird little considerations that are taken into the designs here. And all these characters have to have big versions for when they're at the plate, plus small versions for when they're fielding. The graphics design work here is genuinely impressive. Shame about the rest of the game. There are 3 modes of play in Battle Baseball: League Play, Open Play, and All-Star. Open Play is the simplest of the modes. You pick out 2 teams, and then you play. In All-Star mode, 2 players, whether human or computer, take turns picking out teams from the roster. So this is a way that you can mix up all your favorite characters. And finally, in League Play, every team plays against every other team, and you have a choice of controlling a team yourself or having the computer handle it. One of the key aspects to League Play is that your characters will level up as they play. This will make them perform a little bit better, though not that much from what I was seeing, and more importantly, it increases their hit points. On the field, Battle Baseball is the slowest, most annoying baseball game to play. I'm used to the pitching in these baseball games being so fast that I have to start my swing the instant the ball leaves the pitcher mound. Here, the ball, even at its fastest, takes a leisurely walk all the way to the plate. And the same thing happens with fielding. Everything feels like it's in molasses. This doesn't make fielding any easier, it just means that you have to guide fielders off-screen even more slowly towards where the ball will be. At least the AI in the game is incredibly stupid. It can do basic things like throw the ball to first base, but if you double back after they've thrown the ball ahead of you, you can effortlessly retreat back to the previous base. The game plays nightmarishly slowly. In other 8-bit baseball games take about 20 to 25 minutes to play, assuming I manage to go all 9 innings. Here, it's 45 minutes for a full game. It plays just that slow. The one creative aspect that they've added to baseball is that during an at-bat, you can hit the B button to activate a power. Both pitchers and hitters can do this, and after you hit the B button, that little flame icon will appear above your name. Using these powers costs a bit of your hit points, and those slowly recover over time between games, so you won't necessarily get back to full health in your next match. You really don't have any control over what power you're going to use. It'll do things like split the ball into 3, or give you a super powerful hit, but you really don't know what's going to happen until you do it. After a league match, you have the opportunity to save the game, and there's only 1 battery save slot here. Battle Baseball was not a popular game in Japan. In fact, the only things I could find people saying about it were compliments regarding the sheer number of characters in the game. And I get that. That is literally the only good thing in Battle Baseball. You can start it up, begin playing, get a sensible chuckle when you see that King Ghidorah is holding the bat in one of his mouths, and then you've gotten everything you could out of the game. As a gallery of weird 8-bit versions of popular characters, Battle Baseball works. As a baseball game, though, this one's a stinker.